the one, the only, Ben Sion. Good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Iyun with Sion. Today we did Maseches Yoma Perek Beis Mishnah Daled, and hey, Mishnah Daled. It says that the third lottery was who got to do the Maisek Torres, bringing the Ketores, which is one of the avodas in the Beis HaMikdash, on a daily basis. And it said only Chadashu, only people who never did it before, could participate in the lottery because it was never given to a Kohen the second time. Why not? Because whoever did the Maisek Torres became rich. They didn't want everyone to become rich or doubly rich. Everyone should get a chance to be rich. Now, and the Rav quotes a pasuk, Yasimuk Torah Pecha Baruch Hashem Chela. And later on in the pasuk, in the next pasuk, it says Baruch Hashem Chela. Hashem will bless his property. Hashem will bless his strength. He'll become wealthy. It's known in the Gemara says the Torah is masheres. It makes you rich. They don't want two people. A person doesn't need to become rich a second time. One time is enough. Now it's hard for me to understand this. When we say doing the Torah makes you rich, is that causative? Every time something in the Torah is rich. If you research historically, all the Kohanim doing the Torah, they all became rich. How rich did they become? Various levels of rich. These reminds me of segulas nowadays or something like that. You wear a red bendel or something like that, or you go to Amukah, you get a shidduch or something like that. Or if Chaim Kanevsky had something, or you drink wine on Havdalah, you'll have a child who's a Zachar, who's a boy, because they have no girls, the family had 12 girls, they want to have a boy. I don't understand this stuff. Is it causative? No, I don't believe it's causative. I don't believe because you do one the segula, that is a reason that you'll merit the thing. But I do believe there is something to it. Klal Yisrael is called Am Segula, Mesugal. What does the word Mesugal mean? Meaning there's a correlation. A correlation means it didn't always happen that some of the Torahs became rich, but there's a correlation. There's a higher correlation than average, right? Most Kohanim who didn't do the Torahs, compared to the Kohanim who did the Torahs, more of them were rich. There was a correlation to show there is some sort of connection. Not that it's causative, that because he did the Torahs, he will for sure become rich. There is a strong correlation, and that's Segula is actually called, it's translated as treasure nation. And I believe that this chus was given entirely to Klal Yisrael in terms of wealth, at least. They got the brachas. Yaakov got the brachas from Esav, and you see that percentage-wise in the world, Jews are much more wealthy than the average person in the world. There's a higher correlation. Yes, they're smarter than they're on average. They're smarter. They're better at business, but there is a correlation between wealth and Jews. Now, not all Jews are very wealthy, but I think out of the billionaires, the top richest 10 billionaires in the world, 10 richest people in the world, I believe 4 or 5 of them are Jewish. 4 or 5, and at the top 50. You have, I think, 25%, at least 12 or 13 of those people are Jewish, which is a really amazing statistic, considering the fact that the Jewish population in the world is around 15 million people, and there's around 8 billion people in the world. It doesn't mathematically add up, but it just shows you that there's a correlation of wealth in Jews. I mean, every Jew is wealthy. There's a lot of Jews that are very poor, but it shows there's a correlation. And the thing with the Segula, when you go to Amukah for a shidduch, there's a correlation. There's a higher correlation when people go to Amukah get a shidduch and people don't. These are things that are built into the nature of the world. Doesn't mean that you go to Amukah, it improves your chances. I don't know if it improves your chances, but it just happens that in the script of the world that more people go to Amukah, get married. So, is it a good idea to go to Amukah? I mean, it depends. It really depends on, if you think you're a person who's a mesukal. Some people have good luck. Some people don't have good luck. People with good luck, it probably helps them. People without good luck, it probably doesn't help them. Yes, more research has to be done on this topic, but that's a little bit of thinking I want to give you over here based on this mission. I hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in the next one.